Welcome Capricorn to your energy reading for what you need to hear right now. You clicked on this video for a reason. So let's go ahead and see what that is. Welcome in. Thank you for your time and energy. If anything connects with you in this reading, if you don't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, it really does help me out a lot being a new YouTuber. So thanks for your support. And let's just go ahead and see what's going on for you. I'm going to start with some astrological cards for the overall energy. And then I will move into the tarot for more in-depth messages. So let's see where we go for Capricorn. What's going on, Spirit, that we need to talk about? What is most important? Let's see here. All right, so we got Cancer energy. I don't know if you have Cancer in your chart. Dealing with the Cancer, you could there could have been something significant during Cancer season. We technically are still in Cancer season as I'm doing this reading. We're about to step into Leo season. Also with Cancer energy, Mercury, which is ruled by Gemini and Virgo, has been in retrograde in the sign of Cancer. So maybe there has been like emotions that have been coming up having to do with the past in order for you to review it, to process it, to transmute it, to extract the wisdom and how it has helped you. This is talking about nurture, comfort, and protection. So maybe there's something about nurturing your emotions, tapping into emotional intelligence, having like some sort of like supportive energy to yourself, like nurture, like parenting yourself or taking time out to sit with emotions that you're feeling, like not pushing them down, sweeping them under a rug, because when you do that, it just comes out sideways anyway. So it's always good to address these feelings, and of course protect yourself when it comes to dealing with other people that are not supporting your emotional well-being, or maybe aren't giving you the how should I say, like kind of equal give and take energy. Like maybe you've been giving a lot of time, energy, resources to other people, and maybe you have not been getting that back in the way that you deserve. I also feel like there's something about your intuition that's coming through quite strongly as well. Like maybe something has been calling you or speaking to you. Maybe you've been getting like signs, synchronicities around things like that. Pay attention to that, because I feel like when you're a little bit all over the place emotionally, it's hard to recognize the signs and synchronicities or be able to listen to your intuition. I say this a lot, that it's like the ego is loud while your intuition is quiet. So if there's like a lot of pessimistic, negative chatter in your mind, or pessimistic, negative emotions coming up around this time, it's important to meditate, again, contemplate, sit, like I was saying, sit with these emotions so you can really pay attention to what is coming up around this time, like I was saying with the Mercury energy, so that you can review it and understand what is truly your energy and what is other energies outside of you, or what is it really like your ego being hard on yourself, like dipping into fear, doubt, worry, anxiety, again, pessimism, or are you in the energy of feeling nurtured and comforted and protected, where you are feeling more optimistic, feeling connected, and feeling in alignment with what your intuition is guiding you towards. I hope that's making sense, but I definitely feel like there is some sort of like intuitive pull that's coming through around this time. Let's see if there's another card, because I kind of feel like there is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so the Sun. Yes. So again, talking about you and your energy. I feel like even though Cancer can have to do with relationships as well, can have to do with the home life, can talk about family, things like that, but I just get strong energy having to do with your emotional well-being, your heart space, like making sure that you're good, like filling up your own cup before you pour into anybody else. It's kind of like, I got this in, I think it was Taurus's reading, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you have Taurus in your chart or dealing with one, but I was saying that when you're on the airplane, they say to put on your oxygen mask first before you put on anyone else's, because you can't have a quality experience in being a helper or a lover or whatever it may be, a friend, a partner, and a good family member if you are just letting people take advantage of you and you're winding up being depleted at the end of the day. This is also Leo energy. So I don't know if you have Leo in your chart or dealing with one, but I do feel like Leo season is going to be quite uplifting for you. I've been getting that common theme in the readings that Leo season feels like we're getting almost like this boost of energy, because it is fire energy, talking about fire, or talking about passion, fire talking about fire talking about passion, upliftment, creativity, expression. And so and like putting yourself out there, like in front of other people. Like, so I don't know if it's kind of like I get glow up energy, because after it's like the Cancer energy is this more murky, trying to figure things out, emotions maybe feeling all over the place. But then the sun comes out. It's like the storm that comes through and passes, like this too shall pass. So if there's any emotional confusion, heaviness, and again, this like lower vibe, kind of heavy energy, I feel like that is going to be clearing up for you in Leo season. This is talking about self-expression and embodying your truth. So I think that's another thing too, with like, especially dealing with relationships, other people in general, that it's important to speak up and to say what you need to say. And not to say that you've been letting people walk all over you, but you'll know whether you've been feeling like you've been giving and haven't really gotten back what you want or deserve. And so maybe this is a time where you're needing to pour more into yourself, watering your own flowers so that you can grow and evolve and blossom in some kind of way, going through your own changes, and maybe within your personality, and how you're also showing up in the world and to other people, making sure that you are putting yourself first, like I was saying before. But let's get into the tarot and see in further detail. Yeah, the Tower. So there is a big major change. Like this talks about sudden change. This can talk about something that is very much unexpected, maybe having to do with your foundation in some way. Again, whether it's having to do with relationships, whether it's having to do with your personality, whether it's having to do with like something physical in your experience, like the home life, or maybe your career, something to do with that. Like there's a big sudden change, but it is something that is for your evolution and growth into creating stronger stability and security, mind, body, and soul. These butterflies here definitely represent to me the transformation. And with the squirrel being on here as well, it's like cultivating this, and this is something Virgo was getting as well, about like cultivating a safe haven, or like a quality home life where you can have peace and privacy, and where you can nurture yourself, where you can take that time out for this Cancer energy of nurture and protection. And granted, I think Cancer came out in, did Cancer come out in, no, maybe it was Taurus's energy. I can't remember. Cancer has come out quite a few times in some of the readings. So maybe check out the other zodiac signs, with the placements in your chart, astrological chart, or other people you may be dealing with. It could connect with you, maybe not. I don't know. But what I'm just trying to say in that is that this is a time to, kind of like protect your energy and allow yourself to have space and privacy to go through this change, and find this clarity, and like what has not been working, what is not stable, what is not secure, what is not healthy for me, what is not allowing me to really step into the light with the sun. It's like what is not aiding my, I don't know if I want to say authenticity, but it's kind of like speaking your truth, because it says embody truth. So maybe if there has been something that was hidden before, especially dealing with your emotions, Capricorn, no offense to Capricorns, but they can tend to like not be as expressive emotionally. They can tend to kind of be more reserved. Not to say that you don't have feelings, of course you do. You're represented by the sea goat, so you are a very stable and sturdy and hard worker, and you really go above and beyond to put in that time, energy, and attention to what you want to see grow and be successful. But you also, that representation of the sea goat being half fish as well, you also have a very deep intuition with this, especially why the Cancer energy is coming up too. You have a very deep emotional, intuitive intelligence. Wow. And then I look underneath the deck. Look, you have the moon card, which is literally what I'm just talking about, because the moon is in the Cancer energy as well, because the moon is ruled by Cancer and Pisces. I throw them together because different decks and different people say, Cancer or Pisces, but I think it's really water signs in general. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, the water signs are the most intuitive signs. Everyone's intuitive. So I'm not saying one's better than the other, but they are typically more innately, intuitively guided, or have that kind of natural ability to connect in that emotionally intuitive way, being water signs, water representing emotions in tarot and things like that. But the moon coming up is such a huge confirmation that there is some sort of awakening, enlightenment, epiphany that is coming through around this time to help you step into some sort of new version of yourself, and how you are showing up to the world, and how you are spending your time, energy, and attention, however that may apply to you. Let's see what else. Yeah, the King of Wands. So again, you stepping into courage and strength. This is again Aries, Leo, Sag energy, but this is why I'm saying that I feel that as we step into Leo season, you are going to feel a lot more empowered and inspired. And the King of Wands can also be somebody who is very strong in how they express themselves. Sometimes that can be a good thing. Sometimes that can be a hurtful thing. So just be mindful, because it's like the energy with fire. It's like fire can be a tool. It can be enlightening, warming, comforting, things like this, healing, even cleansing, even. But it can also be damaging. It can burn, and so you just want to be careful in how you express yourself, especially having to do with like dealing with other people and making changes, because you're making changes within your own energy and how you're spending it. And so people are going to be like, well, wait, what are you doing? Why are you changing? Why are you doing things differently? Because I liked what you were doing before, because it benefited me, and all these things. So it's just being able to, yeah, and I'm burping now, which is just a confirmation of this emotional healing. And with me burping, this is just another sign of this purging and releasing, this letting go of what is no longer serving your foundation, your stability and security, and you being able to embody your truth and step into your ultimate power, because I feel like you've been giving a lot of power away to other people. And so in this Leo season, which interestingly enough, you have a lion in this King of Wands energy. Leos are represented by the lion. So this is confirming this Leo energy coming through quite strongly. Again, whether you have it in your chart or you're dealing with one, I don't know. But we also have the King of Pentacles coming through too. So yes, this is letting me know you are evolving, Capricorn, into a more stable, secure, wise person, and being able to manage your energy a lot more wisely. I feel like you already have a lot of life experience and wisdom, but I just feel like when it comes to your energy, especially your emotional energy, or just like what you're putting out there, it's like I feel like you want to see so many people rise above with you, but not you really don't have control over what other people do with their own energy and with their own life. It's like you may have a very strong, clear vision of like, oh my gosh, you could be doing this and that and this and that, and maybe you're doing all these things to try to help them evolve and grow and change as well. But it's like, even though you are a great change, I was going to say maker, while that may apply, it's kind of like you're someone that helps other people go through their changes mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. It's like you have, I feel like this catalyst energy where you're able to provide so much knowledge, wisdom, and support, and other people stepping into their own truth and self-expression. But again, not everybody has that same intention, which is again why I feel like there's been a lot of this energy about you needing to nurture, comfort, and protect yourself, because other people may just be taking, and it's just like you're endlessly giving, which can be taking away from your own stability and security within your foundation and what you are working to create in your own vision and dream and goals in your own life. And I feel like the more you kind of protect your energy and let people do what they do, like, help where you feel like you have the time and extra energy to do so, but don't take away from your own well-being to put somebody else first, is what I'm just trying to say. I know I've kind of said that in different ways, but I just feel like that's a very strong message here. But I feel like Leo season is going to be very uplifting, empowering, and stabilizing for you. And just take that time out when you need it to nurture yourself, and take that time to really feed the wolf that you want to see grow, so to speak. But I hope all of this made sense and connected for you. Definitely let me know down below. It really does help me out. But thank you for choosing me to read your energy. And until next time, have a blessed day.